Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So obviously you said the audit opened up a lot of understanding for you and you could see what was happening. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, what are the changes that you made following that? Have you had a chance to make many or just a few?
So I haven't had a chance to make a lot of them so far, but I think, your feedback on the landing pages was super useful. And kind of then, so what I have started to do is look at a couple of other organizations that do similar things, again, to kind of get an example of, I think just simplifying it. I mean, you're right. I mean, looking at it was far too much text. It wasn't obvious enough. And I think really what I kind of came away from that is, I need to do some more. I built my my website through Squarespace, so I can do it quite easily. I just need to dedicate a little bit of time to do that. But I think as I've been growing, I've got quite a few different and very specific sort of revenue streams and different products. So I'm going to be going in and very much setting them up in a very specific way and then tracking on each of them. That's the plan anyway. Because at the moment, I think it's all just very jumbled. So kind of simplifying the language around it as well. So I looked at that, and I think I've actually set up conversion tracking now as well. So
yeah, I saw a couple of, because I've got an overview that allows me to see all of my clients, and I noticed that some conversions were showing up in yours. So is that going to be one of your questions? You want to check that?
Yeah, so first of all, it was checking it, but also the other question was, so say for instance, I've got like 5 very specific landing pages with different kind of products on them. Do I set up a separate tracking code stroke form on each of those landing pages?
No, you can have the same one.
Right, okay, fine. Because in my website at the moment, like I've got that one form that people fill in, but links to it sit in a few different places.
Yes.
So
no, just
that's okay. Then
one
use that
code
one
for yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. So that was one of the questions, yeah. And I wasn't sure whether the conversion was working, but then having looked at it again yesterday, a couple have come through. So I'm guessing somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can show you how we can double check if you want me to.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah,
brilliant. Okay, all right then. So let me just share my screen a minute, and I will show you how we can double check if a conversion is working. Okay, there you are. So if you want to check whether it's working, you go to Tools and Settings and then Conversions. And then you actually click on the name of the conversion. Okay, so it would say Website Workshop Lead. And then you click this bit here that says Web Pages, and it will tell you the page that's been triggering the conversion. So this one says Get in Touch. Now, that's an unusual name for a thank you page. That sounds more like the code's actually on the Get in Touch page rather than the thank you for getting in touch page. So it's possible you may have put it on the wrong page. So, I mean, if I just go and double check that.
Well, because actually that was one of my other questions. So that's when I went into my Squarespace website, I could see how to put the tracking onto this form, but I couldn't actually see how to put it onto a thank you page. So if somebody fills this in, a thank you does come up, but I don't actually know where that is.
Okay, all right then. So, I mean, I'm just going to turn on the Google Tag Assistant a minute at the top, which is a very cute little Chrome plugin. So you've got one that checks whether your Facebook pixel's working. We've also got the Google Tag Assistant that will tell us, if I then refresh the page, the Tag Assistant will tell us what is triggering. Yeah, so the conversion tracking is triggering just on the page at the moment. It's not actually waiting for me to submit the form. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Squarespace, but I'd be contacting their support and saying that this is what's happening. Yes, it only needs to appear when people have submitted the form. Okay. Yeah, because at the moment you've got false conversions coming in that basically as soon as people land on that page, Yeah, we'd like to think that they probably did get in touch, some of them, but not all of them,
Yeah.
and we haven't got that proof, Emma, so that's how you're going to find out.